Hello students, welcome back to your live class of English. Students, in the last class we were learning about a wonderful poem. Do you remember the name of the poem? If you remember the name of the poem, I hope you can type them in the live chat column. Type the name of the poem if you remember. Yes, Aryan Tiwari is right. Try again. Good, Aryan. So, in the last class, we were learning about a poem, Try Again. And it was written by a great poet, and I told you the name. Anybody could remember the name of the poet. If you could type in the live chat column. Let me see how many of you could remember the name of the poet. Aryan wrote PH. I don't know what is the meaning of PH. If you remember the name of the poet of the poem Try Again, type it in the live chat column. Yes. It is Lavanya Borkute who has typed the first. She wrote T.H. Palmer, means Thomas Palmer. Good. Akurdi Agarwal, Navya Divedi, all the students. They have typed the name of the poet. Okay, very good, nice. So let's see what Thomas Palmer is communicating to us in the third stanza of the poem. In the last class, we have already understood what Thomas Palmer is talking to us or trying to convey with us in his first and second stanza of the poem Try Again. But let's have a quick revision of what he speak to us in the first and second stanza. So wherever you are at home, recite the poem just after my recitation. I will recite the poem one by one. Okay? I will recite line by line. Okay? After I recite the first line, you recite wherever you were sitting there. I will give you time for reciting the lines. Okay? Let's start first. This is a lesson you should hear. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you will persevere, you will conquer, never fear. Try again. Now second stanza. Once or twice though you should fail, try again. If you would at last prevail, try again. If we strive, it's no disgrace. Though we do not win the race, try again. If you find your task is hard, try again. Let's see the third stanza. Time will bring you your reward. Try again. All that other folks can do, why with patience could not you? Only keep this rule in mind. Try again. The poem is over. Children, recite this poem and let your parents hear it. Recite this poem to your parents because it's a very meaningful poem. And explain this poem to your parents. Explain the meaning of this poem to your parents today evening. This is an assignment which I am going to allot you today. Recite this poem to your parents when they are free in the evening hours and explain the meaning of this poem to them because this is a great poem, right? So let's have a quick recap of what the first and second stanza told us in the last class. This is a lesson you should hear. This is a lesson which you should always remember. What is that? Try again. Try and keep on trying to do the things which you will not succeed at first again and again in your life. This is the most important lesson which you should remember in your life. This is the poet is telling us. Now, even you don't succeed in your first attempt, if you are not winning, don't worry, try again. Then your courage should appear because if you are not winning in some of the things and if you try again and again, in the last class I told you, your friends will comment on you, your neighbors will comment on you, your family will put pressure on you to leave it, but there you should be courageous and you should be bold to try that task again and again by yourself. For if you will persevere, in the last class I told you the meaning of persevere means continue trying to do something. Continuously you have to do the same thing which you have failed till you succeed in it. Even though whatever others said, don't give ear to them, but keep on trying. Now, you will conquer, never fear. One day you will definitely win if you are keep on doing it. So never fear about the failures. If you fail next time, then second time, third time, fourth time, never fear. Don't give up hope. Keep on trying so that at last you will win the particular item or game or race, whatever it may be. Once or twice, no, you should fail. You may fail many times. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Try again. If you would at last prevail, don't give up and continue the struggle. If you would at last prevail till the last moment, if you keep on doing and struggling to win, then you will win. For that you have to try again. If we strive, it's not disgrace. Strive means if you are keep on, try very hard. If you are trying very hard to win and reach the target, it's not a shame. It's not a disgrace. It's a great thing that you are trying. You are putting your effort on the same thing till you win. That's a great thing. Only heroes can do, heroines can do. Ordinary people cannot face this much failures many times and try for the same thing again and again. So the people those who are facing failures, they are real heroes and heroines in the life. To face the failure, you need guts. If you win and you get all the laurels, it's not something very great. But to face the humiliation of failure, you need to be mentally very bold and courageous. Now, what should you do? Though they do not win the race, keep on trying is great. And if we do not win the race or whatever the competition, whatever the task it may be, it doesn't matter. You are trying and you are improving day by day. That is great. And what should you do in this case? $1 million question, right? You will keep on trying, you are putting struggle and you are putting a lot of hard work, then also you are failing. What should you do in this case? Normally, we will leave that forever, right? Is it not right, students? You are keep on doing something continuously for years and years. And if we fail again and again, we will lose the patience and we will feel sad in our heart. We lose all the hope. And we will decide, no, I'm not good at this. I'm not going to try it anymore. I'm not going to waste my time. So, what will you do? You will leave it for ever, right? So that's why the poet is asking, what should you do in this case? You are putting on struggle, you are putting on effort, you are struggling for the same thing many times, and you keep on failing. So what? But you should be extraordinary. You should be extraordinary. You are not an ordinary person because you are a hero or you are a heroine. So, what should you do? You should try again. The poet is telling, try again. Yes, Rashi type, try again, continue again. Yes. Now, if you find your task is hard, usually if the task is very easy, everybody like to do it. Aha, madam, I will do. Sir, I will do. Mommy, I will do. Papa, I will do. Because the task is very easy. All the children like to do it. But if the task is very hard, who will do? All will say, no, sir, I can't do. Madam, I'm sorry. Papa, please tell my brother. Right? But what he says, the poet says that if your task is hard, then it is time for you to prove yourself. To time for you to prove your talent and capacity. Try again. If your task is very hard for you, never move backward, never go backward. Say that, yes, I am here to do, I will do. Yes, Pratyaksh. If the task is hard, he says he will do. Yes, that is real heroism. If the task is hard, you should say, task, are you hard? Then I am also hard. This should be the attitude, right? The task is hard. It's not that seeing the task is hard, you should move backward. If you see the task hard, you should say the task, you are hard. Okay, accepted. But I myself is double hard. Okay, so you should not give up. Instead, like a real hero and real heroine, poet says, try again. And winning in a hard task is not easy because the task itself is hard. So you may fail at the first attempt. Don't worry. Second attempt you may fail. Don't worry. Try again. Yes, children, you are giving very good replies. Fine. So now let's see the third stanza, what the poet says in the final stanza. He says, time will bring you your reward. You have to wait patiently for maybe years. Maybe you have to wait and try doing it to win years of time it may take. It may take years of time. It's not that I tried this year, okay. This week I tried, okay, next week I will win. Next week I will win. Next month I will win. Okay, 2-3 months are over, then we will leave and go. It's not like that. He wrote it very clearly. Time will bring you your reward. It's not that somebody can purchase the reward and give you. If you keep on trying for a long duration, for a long time, definitely, it may be after many years, but you will win. But what you should have is, you should have the patience to keep on trying, keep on doing till you win in that. Okay? So time will bring you your reward. Try again. Keep on doing. Time will definitely bring you your reward. Means your award. You will be facilitated, you will be known, and you will be a winner one day. All that other folks can do. Why with patience should not you? You see, if you think the task is hard, and in that task, some people are the winners. If you think this task is hard, you cannot do. Is it that no people are attempting that? There is someone who is attempting that and who is the first place winner, second place, third place winner. So it means that the task which we feel hard are attempted by others. Then why not you? The question is that if you feel this task is hard or you cannot do, you cannot win, you look at the winners or look at the participants. There are many other folks who are attempting. Folks means people. There are many other people who are attempting, participating, winning the same thing which you feel very hard. Then why with patience should not you? Then why you cannot do it with your patience? Means why can't you try again and again to do it yourself? Others can do means you also can do it definitely. Children, please listen the explanation instead of typing now so that you will understand the meaning better. Okay? Whoever is that Balchandra Badaskar, please stop typing. Right? Now, only keep this rule in view and try again. Only keep one rule in mind. What is that? Poet gives a rule also. What is the rule you know? When other people are trying, when other people are participating, why should not I? Why shouldn't I? My friends are attempting and many are participating and there are winners in that event. Then why not I? Why shouldn't I? That means you should. And in first attempt, if you don't win, try again. This is what the poet says in this particular poem to us. It's a great poem. So students, here there are some textual exercises and I will be giving these textual exercises and its solutions or we will solve it in our WhatsApp group. So before we go to the WhatsApp group, in the last class I have given the YouTube link of this poem and I hope all of you have seen the poem's video and understood the concept. And that day when I have allotted, day before yesterday, I told that there will be a task assigned based on the video, right? So here is your task which I am going to assign you now online is that you just find the name of any one athlete who is having an international fame. Means you just find the name of an athlete who has won international level competitions and has experienced failure in his or her life and didn't give up and came back to that same event and won the same event again. Okay? You just find the name of an athlete or who has won the international events, again failed in international event, didn't give up, practiced again and won the competition in the next year or next to next year again. And search, do a research or search yourself about the life history of that particular athlete. Write about this athlete and the particular event in which he or she has got international fame first, then in which year he or she has faced the failure, and how he or she has come back to that event again after how many years gap. Sometimes maybe a player has come back to the same event after 3 years, 4 years like that. You know that Sachin Tendulkar, He had a bright time, means he was hitting sixes and centuries once upon a time. Then his career dropped down, and every media said that Sachin's time is over. But you know, Sachin Tendulkar came back again, as strong as the olden figure. So this is an example I am telling you. In the same way, you find the name of the players, especially in sports field, who has experienced the same, and do a research about their life and write about them in 100 words and send to me. Okay? This is a research project which I am giving to you, and if it is possible, only, okay, paste a photograph or a printout of the photograph of that particular player on the side. If it is possible, don't move out of the home and go to any shop. If it is manageable to you, or if you get any paper cuttings of this particular player, then only stick it. Otherwise, only write the description and send to me. I hope it's clear for you. And read this poem to your parents today evening and explain the meaning of this poem to your parents, because they also might have faced a lot of failures. And here, for you to understand about how many times we should try. If we fail in something, how many times should we try? I will give the sample of a great scientist. You might have heard about Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison. He is the scientist in whose name the most number of successful scientific inventions are registered. It means he is the scientist who has discovered or invented most number of successful inventions in the world. He has invented more than 1,000 things in his life, in a human life, and has given to the world. No other scientist has invented so many numbers, so many items like that of Thomas Alva Edison. And we are using something in our daily life which he has invented. Do you know what is that? It is electric bulb. We get the light from the bulb. This electric bulb was invented by Thomas Alva Edison. And do you know how many times he has tried for it? He tried to make the electric bulb and failed 599 times. 599 times he failed, children. Now you see what a great scientist was he. What was his patience? Can we imagine? Do we have the patience to try 599 times? Live. Do we have the patience to try 100 times the same thing? He tried 599 times and failed. But the 600th time when he tried, his bulb blew. When he attempted the 600 times experiment, he invented the electric bulb which we are using today. We must be very thankful to him, right? The world was very thankful to him, and because of that, when he died that day, for 1 minute, all the electric bulbs in the London town were switched off. So that's why it is called London was under the sorrow of darkness on the day in which Thomas Alva Edison died. The full London town was under the darkness for 1 minute because they switched off all the electric bulbs in to give respect to him. So children, The great Thomas Alva Edison's life tells us, try again until and unless you win in the task which you have set for yourself. Okay. If he could try 599 times and 600th time he could win and make the electric bulb for us, then why can't we try 100 times a task? Okay, so whenever you feel failure and whenever you are tired of trying the same thing, lose the hope. Remember about Thomas Alva Edison and get courage to do it again and again. Okay, so today I am winding up the lesson. See you in the next class. I will be allotting your task in your class group, children. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you.
Continue.